It's time for you to stop being part of that 99% of men who lack the necessary skills to effectively seduce a woman. What you're about to learn in this video are the 4 rules of seduction that will completely change your life and place you among that 1% who achieve their goals effortlessly. I assure you that you should know it. Subscribe to the channel and activate notifications. Let's get started. Number 1. First impression. If you master the art of the first impression, you can change the perception that many have of you. It may seem trivial, but this is the gateway that grants you access to the game called seduction. From the moment you lock eyes with a woman and your mouth starts uttering words, your first impression begins. How do you want to be remembered? That's up to you. The primary reason why the first impression is everything is because breaking away from it is a very difficult task once it's established. It doesn't work to say, once you get to know him better, you'll see he's an excellent person. No, the idea is to demonstrate that you are that excellent person from the very beginning. That's why the first impression a woman has of you is of utmost importance, as it will determine how much interaction she wants to have with you. Remember that no matter how extroverted you are or if you try to strike up a conversation using all the techniques we've provided on the channel, if you don't achieve a good first impression, none of that will work. For this reason, this first encounter should be your weapon. It should be your moment to showcase your value and the power you exert in the conversation. It's normal that when we're younger, we tend to establish a first impression as a submissive or subordinate man, but when we decide that this role no longer suits us, it's extremely difficult to change it. Because it's the first impression we gave from the start, this is exactly what happens when we try to approach a woman. If in the first contact you only project being an insecure, weak, and ambitionless man, it will be very difficult for you to change the perception she has. That's deadly. When that happens, it's best to forget about that woman and try again with another, because the chances of success decrease substantially. To learn how to make a perfect first impression, I'll leave an ebook in the video description that will help you become a master in the art of seduction from scratch. Number 2. Evaluation. Evaluation is the attribution or determination of the value of something or someone. In this case, yourself. Most men mistakenly believe that they have to prove themselves to the woman they like. This only shows that you're not sure if you're worthy of her love, when we're actually trying to determine if she's truly worthy of yours. Do you understand what I'm saying? Primarily, women are not attracted to men who constantly try to qualify themselves. That's why you should make her do it for you. In other words, remember that we don't want to prove that we're deserving of them. We want to prove that they're deserving of us. One of the most important elements at this point is to ensure that women qualify themselves for you. To do that, you need to test them. I'll give you an example. If you're talking to a girl you like, tell her that you only like women who play an instrument and enjoy music. If she really likes you, she'll do everything she can to qualify herself and fit into the prototype of the woman you're looking for. This helps you understand when you're in an advantageous position or if she's simply not interested at all. In case you didn't know, this is what they do to us all the time, so it's time to return the favor, don't you think? Understanding the importance of making women qualify themselves to you and evaluating them is a very important part of the seduction game that every man should have. Number 3. Demonstrate power. Power is everything and is one of the fastest ways to enhance your persuasion and seduction skills. As I've told you in previous videos, women primitive ly desire men who demonstrate their value above them. They seek powerful men who make them feel secure and protected. This in itself is a statistical fact that you could use to your advantage. What do I mean by this? Your default mindset towards a woman should be that of a powerful man, thinking of yourself as dominant, confident, and more attractive than them. This will give you an impressive statistical advantage, which will increase your chances of seducing her. Most men look at a woman's beauty and immediately assign her a higher value than their own. This needs to stop. What happens when they do this is that they enter the game of seduction from a position of weakness, causing no woman to be attracted to them. And mind you, this doesn't just apply to romantic relationships, but to any relationship where you need to be considered as a figure of value, like at work, with your friends, classmates, etc. From now on, this must become a mantra for you. There is no man more confident and self-assured than the one who knows he won't submit to any manipulation from a woman and has the willpower to leave at any moment. knowing he can find something better than her. Repeat this in front of the mirror every day. You are valuable and you can't change that value. The moment you show that you believe this statement, you'll become a great player in this game called seduction. Number 4. Learn to invest. Learning to invest when it comes to seducing women means putting the necessary time and energy into them. This can vary depending on the type of relationship you have or aspire to have with a woman. If you have a stable partner and you're married or planning to be, this could mean investing your money and resources in her. After all, she deserves your love and protection, right? But in a short-term relationship, you can invest your time in her to see if the relationship will bear fruit or if it will fizzle out in a few days. The point of this topic is for you to understand that you should invest in a woman less than she is already investing in you, if you want to keep her attracted and interested in getting to know you more, because, believe it or not, between men and women, there is always a hidden power struggle taking place, and generally, the person with more power is perceived as more attractive by the other. What does this mean? Women rarely settle for a man who has much lower value as a partner than they believe they have. I've told you this before, and it's true, and when you choose to invest in a girl much more than she does in you, the balance will tilt in her favor, and she will have power over you that will result in her no longer seeing you as attractive or important to her. Lastly, confidence is crucial for a man who is seducing a woman. Confidence is like the foundation upon which the entire dynamics of seduction are built. Without it, attempts to win over a woman can quickly crumble. When a man presents himself with confidence, he conveys a powerful message that he values himself and feels comfortable in his own skin. This self-assurance is contagious and appealing to women. It gives them the sense that they are interacting with someone who knows what he wants and can handle different situations. Confidence is also tied to authenticity. A secure man isn't afraid to show his true self and doesn't need to pretend to be someone he's not. This authenticity creates a genuine connection and allows the woman to feel at ease being herself. Furthermore, confidence helps overcome the fear of rejection. A confident man is willing to take the risk of being rejected because he understands that his worth doesn't depend on the approval of a particular woman. This gives him the freedom to express his intentions and feelings honestly and directly, which is often appreciated by women. These were the 4 rules of seduction you must follow to start being part of the 1% of men who conquer women. Enough of being a low-value man. This is your moment. If you enjoyed this video, I invite you to subscribe and activate notifications so you won't miss any new videos. Until next time.